our dear viewers, as we have promised at the beginning of the show, we are going to talk about the preservation of the Nubian heritage. To shed more light on that, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Engineer Mohamed Eissa. Engineer Mohamed Eissa, good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, can you tell us about the Nubia project and how it aims to eliminate the unemployment and to achieve a green region?
First, our project is located in the Nubian village in hillside near the river Nile. In this area, you can see that you are integrated with nature. You can see the Nile and the desert and the green in the same time. That's why we are starting making our concept from planning to construction until to finalize it. Our green approach was the main concern. That's why our building philosophy to make our project to human-friendly, civilization-friendly, environmentally friendly.
Yes, sir. How long did the project take, Mr. Eissa?
It's around 7 years. 7 years. Why? Because we make a deep study in the Nubian heritage and cultures, and a deep study in our ancient Egyptian civilization. Our project is located direct in front of the first cataract. This area was the border between the Nubian kingdom and the ancient Egyptian kingdom. That's why when we are making the design, we are trying to make mixing between these two great civilizations. And we make our project handmade project. Everything in our project handmade. No machines, no laser cut, no CNC, and all of this made by talented Egyptian people from Upper Egypt and from Nubian village and from Fayoum and from Luxor, and with all natural materials and raw material from our site. We didn't use any industrial materials. We use only natural material like granite, like bricks.
Yes. Sir, the green development actually is a primary goal for all countries. To what extent has Egypt been able to achieve this? And can you tell us more, how was this done in Nubia in particular, Mr. Eissa?
See, as our government approach to go green and to make sustainable project, and we are located in Aswan. That's why we depend on solar water heaters and solar lights and LED lights. Also, all the landscape of our project, it's a desert landscape to reduce the water consumption. We are putting in as an aim for us to try as possible to reduce CO2 emissions, to make our project is environmentally friendly.
Yes. How does the Nubian art, as a Nubian artist, Mr. Eissa, bring us back to simplicity?
See, the Nubian people, they are living direct on River Nile, so they are interact with their nature. They are living in Nile and desert, and they are farming. So the colors, you can feel the colors in their homes. This color, it reflects their life. And the blue, it reflects the Nile. The green, it reflects the trees. The yellow, it reflects the desert. That's why we are trying to making this mixing in our project. You can see that our project is life. It's integrated with nature. It's from nature to nature.
Sir, do you know if this project is implemented again in other governorates than Aswan?
We hope so. We hope so. But when we are start to make the project, we are trying to search in a place has a history. You know, Aswan and Luxor and Upper Egypt history more than 7 years old. We are trying to make a story. We are trying to make to our tourists when they are coming to see this Nubian village, to see our story, our history. يعني like there is some places in our project we give a names for our great kings and great wives in ancient Egypt to improve or to show for them how our history.
Yes. Engineer Eissa, how this project did help on facing the unemployment issue, and how many people did work according to that project?
See, our project is made by Egyptians 100%.
Indeed.
100%, and also every item in our project is made in Egypt, like Egyptian cotton, the wood, the landscape, the furniture, everything.
Yeah.
And also we didn't depend on in big factories, we depend on local people from surrounding areas. Like some decoration elements we made in some homes, like some furniture we made in some homes. We didn't depend on big factories. We tried to make development in our nearby community.
Yes.
And daily, you know, from 7 years, daily around not less than 100 people working in our project.
Indeed. Can you shed light, Engineer Eissa, about women's role in the Nubian cultures and traditions, and to what extent women are sharing in this project as well?
You know, most of the Nubian
Yes.
art, it comes from women, because usually the man is working outside in farming and in fishing, and the woman is working in making the artwork, making some
Yes.
souvenirs, using the palm tree, using the all raw materials.
Yeah.
That's why. And also from my team, the artists was women from Nubian villages. They have the sense of art, the sense of colors.
Yes, indeed. Sir, what are some Nubian traditions and habits, or maybe some foods that need to be preserved to be documented as Nubian here?
Again, please.
Yes?
Again, please.
Yes. How do you see the some Nubian cultures and maybe food which are belonging to Nubia? They should be preserved as Nubian culture or food, or what's your take on that?
See, as I told you, when we are talking about our project, we build on our roots. We have roots in this area more than 7,000 years.
Yeah.
And one of it, our food. You know, in Egypt and in Aswan and Nubia, we are very famous with tasty food made in tagine, in clay.
Yes.
And this is our main approach to deliver our local and our Nubian and Egyptian food in presentable ways to reach with this plate to the international kitchen.
Yes, indeed. Engineer Mohamed Eissa, our artist from Nubia, thank you so much for your precious input. And with that, our dear viewers, we come up to the end of this edition of the Breakfast Show, where we were covering some of the activities taking place on the sidelines of the World Government Summit taking place in the United Arab Emirates with the participation of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. And indeed, we were talking also about preserving the heritage of Nubia. You were in the company of my dear colleague Amal Mukhtar and myself, Maïsti Rabia. We are both signing off. Until tomorrow with another crew. It's goodbye.